just like the Pied Piper, let rest through the streets. Dance like the marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, let rest through the streets. Dance like the marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying through the symphony of destruction.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch, my savior. Give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, win and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Lulu Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The shotgun, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On third down, Jackson. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On play action, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. It's second down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It jets up right at the 1-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how How quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of
It's going to be third. They need one.
Third and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago.
At the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
And 12 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
This one fielded beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. They put Strange in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 38 now, here's second and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there.
Still first down.
Here we go, Shaq. Nike 18.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
And he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Ravens first down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. They'll run it with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They put Strange in motion. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
That's good.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flower.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing Jackson. There's a short one. He's got Strange. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Oh, the ball's out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
It's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run right here, and it's Genty. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready? 19, 18, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there.
aggressive decision here on 4th down. It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Man, left side. It's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A quick slant to Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd down, they need 5. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bauer. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call, it's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Third down and 9.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Middle, he's got Tucker. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's across midfield. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will tie the game at 6.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Final play of the half. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. So within half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He only had a couple of catches in this game, but what a big one here. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Dolphins come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Cowboys. And this is Elijah Moore. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto field here. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Genty going to get it on the zone read. And he'll find some space. Taking it for 6. Out to the 26-yard line. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The Raiders send their punt team out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. On play action, here's Jackson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 1. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
And it's 3rd down.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
27-yard line.
A run. Genty. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. The ball comes out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of the things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Now, faking the give. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Second and goal.
To the air one more time with Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's now third and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the fifth touchdown for him on the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
Ravens 13. Raiders 6. Tyler Luke.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for 8 does it. Very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Raiders first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
That ties the game, 13 all. Cam Little kicking off.
So, back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. There's a short one. He's got screen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Second down, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Darius Alexander into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it. Don't let it go to waste.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Pistol formation with Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. He can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one caught Legante Wester. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of
The
6.
crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer It sets up first and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
20. Raiders 13.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gentry. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
His throw left side is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, his quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. He rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Middle, he's got Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. That's caught left side by Bowers. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Gentry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
The screen pass. Complete to Kamani Whitehall. A 9-yard gain.
These These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run the sneak, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They put Strange in motion. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. I'm sure he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. From the gun, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. They'll come up here. First and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 20-yard
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Will be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still second down.
They'll look to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. He'll look to throw. Going up top. That's caught. And he is going to have a Raiders first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Vegas, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal. At the Ravens.
They'll run with Genty. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Lamar Jackson. He connects, 10-yard touchdown pass. The Ravens win their second straight as they get the victory here. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Tyler Algier. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the man who spent the 2023 season with the 49ers, Sam Darnold. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.